Hello, welcome to yet another episode of Let's Go Farming. My name is Mutin Tanyanga, and today we'll be looking at how to grow cabbage with Mr. George Munsaka. We are here at Munsaka Farms in Livuyu, which is Livingstone District. For now, we go on a break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Sami Fisheries, a home of variety. We farm catfish, tilapia, fingerlings, poultry, and livestock. At Sami Fisheries, we work as a community in order to contribute to Zambia's food basket. Our produce markets beyond Livingstone. We are found in Livingstone at plot number 4993/4994 off Mosotunya Road along Maramba River. For details, you can call us on 0977 78 6175 or 0978 03 3582 or email us at samsimango@hotmail.com.
Joined by Mr. Munsaka, who's going to explain to us on how he grows his cabbage. Thank you so much, sir, for having us here.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we go into details, can you tell us who is Mr. Munsaka?
My name is George Munsaka. I was born on 25 December 1972.
Ah, you are a Christmas baby.
Yeah, in Mazabuka.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up with my uncle, Mr. Maluma, who was a teacher at Namwala Secondary School. Okay. Yeah, while I was at his school, at Namwala Secondary School, I was in a class where they did agricultural science. And when I was doing my project, you see, in agricultural science, long time ago, we used to do project. I studied cabbage. So from there, that was in 1991, up to now, I've been in this business. Okay. Yes. I'm a carpenter by profession. Okay. Now, I saw that carpentry was not giving me much money I needed. So I tried to diversify, to start what I learned at school. But I started doing this cabbage business in 2010. Okay. I came here in Livuyu, Livingstone. That was in 2000. Okay. So from 2000 up to 2010, I was in carpentry business. Even now, I'm still a carpenter. Okay. Yes, but I started this. That was in 2010. Okay. Before you start farming cabbage, of course, you need land. After having land, you don't need a lot of capital. Okay. So you need the seeds. You also need a bit of manure, and where there is water. Okay. Then you are ready to start. Okay. So yes.
Land. Then what do you do to the land?
What you do to the land? You start first of all. You clear the land. You see, like there, when you look at there's plenty of grass. But as for me, when I look at this grass, I can see cabbages all over.
Okay, not grass, but cabbage.
Me, I see cabbages. So what you first do, you clear off the grass. After clearing the grass, then you start now digging. You cultivate. I don't know how you call it. Yes, yes. From there, you start now making lines. Okay. Yes, but before that, you first of all you make your nursery bed. Okay. You make a small nursery bed. You plant your cabbage there at the nursery. When it is ready, then you transplant to the main field.
Okay. Is it okay for someone just to plant the seeds and from there it's cabbage you start watering, or you just need to do transplanting?
Yes, some people that's what they do, but as for me, I found it easier to first of all to make the nursery bed. Okay. Yes.
All right. Okay, for now we'll go on a short break. We'll be right back, and then we're going to talk about different types of cabbages. watching Let's Go Farming, and today we are looking at how to grow cabbage. We are here in Libuyu area, which is Livingstone, with Mr. Munsaka at Munsaka Farms. He is the cabbage grower and he's just teaching us on how to do that. Before we went on a break, sir, you were talking about planting the seeds.
Yes.
Yes, and you also mentioned a bit about different types of cabbage. Please go on, continue. Give us the details on different types of cabbage.
Okay, like cabbage, there are different types of cabbages. So you need to choose the best.
Okay.
Yes. You look at what season are you in.
Okay.
There are cabbages which can do well in rain season. Other cabbages can do well in rain season. But as for me, I grow, there is Prukuta, there is Fabiola, there is Kilimo, there is Copenhagen. I don't know, they call it Copenhagen.
Okay.
Yes. Out of these varieties, me, I normally plant Fabiola.
Okay.
Yeah, Fabiola and Kilimo. So Kilimo, you can plant it all year round.
Okay.
That's Kilimo. And it has got a very big head.
Okay.
And then as for Fabiola, you can't plant it all year round, but it does well during cold season.
Okay.
Yeah. Then when it's after June, July, I normally plant Prukuta, because that one, it does very well during hot season.
Okay.
Yes. Then why I've chosen Fabiola, like this time, is early maturity. It only takes about 65 days. 65 days from the day you transplant up to the time of harvesting.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Take us to where you do the transplanting from, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, we can go. Okay, we are here, Mr. Munsaka. So explain to us and the viewers what is going to happen here.
Yeah, now what is happening here, this is where I will prepare my nursery bed.
Okay.
So I'll show you how I do it. Then I'll show you how I make lines and how I plant.
Okay.
So first of all, I start by digging the land. Like this. To make it soft.
Okay.
Yeah. Area here there was a tomato.
Oh, you rotate.
Yeah, I rotate. There was a nursery for tomato.
Okay.
Now I want to plant for cabbage.
So
Yeah, you can be removing the weeds. Yeah. So that you can teach others.
Yes, many.
You can see here, if you look carefully here, there's still manure here.
Okay.
As I said, I had planted tomatoes.
Okay.
This is where the nursery was. Okay. Now here, this is rabbit manure. I keep rabbits at home.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get the manure.
And put
yeah.
in the farm.
Yeah. I'll explain later why I do that. It's flat and very clean. You can use your bare hands like this to make sure it's very, very clean. Yeah. You level the soil. Okay. Yeah, I can even make a small demarcation here for easy watering.
Okay.
Yeah. Small demarcation here. You level it nicely. My nursery bed is ready. Yeah.
So now what next?
What next here? I'll water the land.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me just bring the water.
All right.
Watering the nursery bed. This is before planting. Okay. Before you do anything, you water. You water the land like this. Yeah. So now here, my nursery bed is now ready for planting. So I'm going to plant my favorite cabbage. This is Fabiola.
Okay.
It takes only 65 days after transplanting. But here, I know it will only take 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks' time, it will be ready for transplanting.
Okay.
Now, when you want to start planting, you can just get anything like this. Then you start now making lines. The way I'll do it, you do like this. You make a straight line like this. Then about 10 to 12 centimeters, I make another line like this. Then again about 10 to 12 centimeters, I put another one like this. Last one, that side. I think now the lines are done on the first segment. I'll open my seeds. One thing, when buying cabbage, don't just buy any cabbage. You look for the date the date was manufactured and the day it will expire. If you plant expired things, they won't germinate. So now, as for this, it has not expired. Yeah, I'll start now planting. I'll pour like this. It is colored. This is Fabiola.
They look blue.
Yeah, they look blue. I don't know whether it's the chemicals, I don't know whether they are chemicals or what and what. But this is Fabiola. Now I'll start planting. Now when planting, you plant like this. This is immediately after watering, when the soil is still wet. You start now planting like this. You don't squeeze them very much. At least you give them about 2 to 3 centimeters apart, like this. Continue planting. To the third line, like this. Yeah, finished planting my seeds. Now after planting, remember, I've just finished watering. After watering, then I've planted my seeds. Now I'm going to use this dry soil. The one when I was preparing the nursery bed, the one which is around. I did not go somewhere to borrow the soil, but the same soil here. So the reason here is simple. One, it's easier. It's easier to cover the seeds. Two, this same soil which has just come here, it has manure in it. Because remember, there was another plant which was here. So the way how I do it like this. You put just a bit, not a lot of soil, just a bit of soil like this. Just a bit of soil, you cover. The soil is dry. This is dry soil. Go to the next line. I think now here I'm done. As you can see, as I said earlier, where I started, the dry soil is now wet. Up to the end there. So you don't water. For today, this is enough. Then tomorrow, that's when I water. When it is cold season, you don't cover the nursery bed. But when it is hot season, you are supposed to put grass on top. Okay. This is to so that you keep the moisture. Because like here in Livingstone, it's too hot. You find that in a day, by the end of the day, the nursery bed is very dry. So like when it is cold season, you don't cover. When it's hot, then you cover.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now that you have planted your the nursery, you have shown us how to plant the nursery. When is it going to germinate for you to do transplanting?
Yeah, in 3 days time, 3 to 4 days time, these seeds will germinate.
All right.
In 3 to 4 days time. Then, after 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, they will be ready for transplanting.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we go for a short break. When we come back, then we see the already transplanted, isn't it?
Yes.
Welcome to Sami Fisheries, a home of variety. We farm catfish, tilapia, fingerlings, poultry, and livestock. At Sami Fisheries, we work as a community in order to contribute to Zambia's food basket. Our produce markets beyond Livingstone. We are found in Livingstone at plot number 4993/4994 off Mosotunya Road along Maramba River. For details, you can call us on 0977 78 6175 or 0978 03 3582 or email us at samsimango@hotmail.com.
Welcome back. You're still watching Let's Go Farming, and we are at Munsaka Farm where we're looking at how to grow cabbage. Sir, before we went on a break, we are finishing planting the seedlings right there. Yes. So now we are at the second stage.
Yes.
You already transplanted.
Yes.
So what happens here? I can see the cabbage is growing.
Yeah, here as you can see, this cabbage is 2 weeks old.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks old. That's when I transplanted this cabbage. So after preparing the main bed, I had to make a furrow here. You make a furrow. From there, you put manure, a bit of manure. It should just be this this height. I don't know. I mean the furrow.
Okay.
Then from there you put your manure.
Okay.
Then from there you cover your manure.
Any kind of manure?
Yeah, but mainly I use chicken manure. Yeah, because here around we only have chicken manure. Okay. Yeah. Then that's when I watered. After watering, then I transplanted. Okay. Yeah. Then when it was about 1 week old, I had to apply fertilizer. That's compound D. So I applied fertilizer, and you should make sure that your bed is very clean. As you can see, there are no weeds here. Because if you just leave it like that, there will be sharing. There will be sharing of what? Of nutrients between plants and your cabbage.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. A lot of diseases in these other crops, but to cabbage, that's why I decided to concentrate on cabbage. There are less diseases on cabbage. Like here, in terms of spraying, maybe I spray after 2 weeks. The way you can see it, when it is too small, like this one, you spray. But when it has started making those balls, I don't spray.
Okay.
Yes.
Why don't you spray?
I avoid spraying because when it's almost ready to maturity, you spray and the chemicals will be in that cabbage.
Okay.
As the cabbage grows, you also reduce in spraying. Okay. Now when it has formed those balls, don't spray the cabbage.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't spray the cabbage. And I've seen you plant them in stages.
Yes.
Because it's commercial.
Yes.
So this first stage, you were planting the seedlings.
Yes.
This is the second stage.
This is the second stage.
So now take us to the third stage.
All right.
What happens here?
Yeah, this is the third stage, as you can see. My cabbage, they are in stages. This is very, very important for a farmer for marketing. You don't have to grow cabbage at the same level, because in case the market isn't good for you, you'll be stranded somehow. So you need to put your cabbages in stages. So now, as you can see, this is the third stage. Now, here on the third stage, this is where now you have to put a lot of effort. The weeding, the spraying, and all those things. Because in the third stage, in the fourth stage and the final, you don't spray so much. Because if you don't spray when it is at this stage, then when those balls are big, they will be affected with worms and other diseases. So here, this is where you have to put a lot of effort. Yes. You put manure again. Yes, you put manure. You also put, first you put manure, then you put the mixture now of D compound and urea. You mix. Then after mixing, you put it at this stage. The last stage, I'll show you where I planted Kirimo. Okay. Yeah.
All right, I think let's go with see Krimo.
Yeah.
Klimo or Krimo?
Kirimo. I don't know, the spelling is something like Tanzania, but we call it Kirimo.
Okay, let's go with see Klimo.
Yeah.
Back, we are now at the fourth and final stage of growing cabbage. Mr. Munsaka, we are at the final stage. What happens here? I can see the cabbage is looking nice, it's big.
Yeah. The cabbage now it has grown. Yeah, so this is the final stage now. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, there are no weeds here. You remove the weeds. Here you put top dressing, that's urea only. Last time, this cabbage you are seeing, it will be ready for sale. Okay. Yes, because cabbage normally takes 3 weeks, 3 months. Yes.
Okay. And where do you sell to?
Yeah, that's where there is a challenge now in selling. But I'm lucky because my farm here is located in between houses. Okay. So the local people, they come here to buy. Even other people from Zimbabwe and the other from Namibia, they come here to buy my cabbage.
What have you benefited from cabbage before we go, Mr. Munsaka?
Okay, on cabbage, at least it has improved my living. As I told you that I'm a carpenter by profession, but I've seen that the carpentry business was a bit slow. Yeah. Now when cabbage, people want to eat. They want to eat, they come to buy. At least I've managed to build a house out of this cabbage.
Nice. Told us about the benefits that you have found in cabbage. Any challenges so far that you have encountered?
Yeah, there are a lot of challenges. The first challenges, as I've told you, my farm here is located in between houses. There's a lot of theft. Okay. Yeah, people, they come here to steal. That's why there is this small hut here. Sometimes we sleep here to guard our cabbage. And that's the first challenge. Then the second challenge, I'm asking from the Minister of Agriculture. Let them come here to teach us so that we can improve on our, because this method I'm using here is the method which I borrowed from my uncle that time. So we want the agricultural people, let them come here and teach us on how to go about the soil. Then the other challenge which we are facing, you can see here, I've got these 2 bottles. This is the medicine which I spray here. Yeah. Definitely this one, this is a small bottle. So this small bottle is meant for me, a small scale farmer. And the big bottles, they are meant for those big people. Now, the challenge here, which we normally find here, is this. The instructions which are written here, they are written spray so per hectare, per what and what. So it's a challenge now to convert those hectares this small. At least here we are using this is the 16-liter sprayer. Let them write if it's 5 mils per 16 liters. So if the Minister of Agriculture or whoever is concerned, you people, the media, please help us. Let them write the correct the correct information on this. Yes. Okay. You are most welcome.
Okay. We are talking to Mr. Munsaka here at Munsaka Farms in Livuyu area, Livingstone, and we're looking at how to grow cabbage. My name is Mutsin Sanyanga. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.